I'm gonna do my makeup, I decided I would record a little video. I realized that I have a lot of unnecessary makeup. I really like this moisturizer. It's super thick. I realized that I only use the makeup in my makeup bag, so I want to start doing Project Pan, but I am not sure how to even start. I think I want to be fancy today since it's Sunday, and I'm going to do some of this Forever Glow Dior foundation. I go through the rotation of this Dior, the Clinique Even Better, and then this MAC Studio Radiance. This one's really lightweight and I love it for days I want sheer coverage. Usually I like to do my Forever, the matching concealer to the foundation. I also like using the Too Faced concealers. I have two that I use for color correcting. One's by Pretty Vulgar and one's Estee Lauder. And then I use my MAC Studio Fix. And I usually like to match the brand of concealer with the foundation because sometimes I've noticed that when you mix different brands, some are water-based versus oil, so they tend to not work well together. Where was I going? Oh, I want to start doing Project Pan. Why? Because like I mentioned, I have a ton of the products here in my bag, but I also have an Alex drawer full of makeup, like a ton of it, drawers full of makeup that I don't really touch. I was definitely one of those people from the YouTube era that would collect eyeshadow palettes, or a new foundation would come out, so I would buy it, a new setting spray, any new makeup product or product launch. I was so super into it, and I realized that now I have a ton of stuff that I don't use, but I don't even know how to begin Project Pan. I did see people doing Project Pan. I know that the whole goal is to use up all your product, and in order to do so, you have to not buy any unless you don't have any other product that could fulfill the role of that product. Oh, I used the Clinique Chubby Stick. But in order to get there, how does one even begin? Am I supposed to just lay out all my makeup and basically count what I have? Oh, my hands are slippery. Am I supposed to start a spreadsheet? I don't know. I feel like really overwhelmed by the thought of beginning Project Pan. But I do want to do it because I think it's time. I started this new rule for myself that if I don't wear something, or if I pull out an item from my closet and I realize that I actually don't want to wear it right now, probably because I don't like it, I have to list it on Poshmark, because I have realized that sometimes I like the concept of having the item, but I don't actually want to wear the item. Ooh, I'm just brightening my under eyes. I needed to blend out my concealer before it's settled in its place. So yeah, if you guys have any tips for Project Pan on how to begin that, please let me know. I really do want to start the journey. And if you are doing Project Pan, how is it going? How do you feel? I feel like I can't step into Ulta. If I start Project Pan, I feel like I am weak. So the easiest thing for me to do is to just not step into Ulta. Okay, I'm gonna set my face really quick. After learning about the TPO ban, I went through all my gel polishes and learned that all my gels had it. So I am giving it away. I gave it to a friend that's gonna give it to her sister. She doesn't mind the TPO. I told them about it and they're like, oh, I'll take it. And I was like, okay, well, if you want it, have it. I ended up buying a base, top, and color from OPI that were HEMA and TPO free. So it's this color. And now I feel so relieved that I only have, hold on, let me do my mascara. I just learned that I cannot multitask when it comes to mascara. And I also did my steps a little backwards today. Put my mascara before my blush. So this is what happens when you yap and do your makeup. I felt so liberated once I only had one color, like instead of having the maybe 30, 40, 50, I don't know how many I had. I think I posted a video about it. But once I got rid of all the gel, I felt such a relief. So I feel like I'm gonna feel that way with my makeup. And I feel bad. I don't know what to do with the makeup palettes when it comes for eyeshadow because I don't really wear eyeshadow anymore. So I have to figure that one out. I do have this habit that if I don't like a product, I won't finish it. I just look for the next best thing, and then usually I do end up finding something I really like. Like now I have a mascara I love, I have a powder I love, but what am I going to do with all the items that I did not like? So that is my struggle. So if you guys are doing Project Pan, do you use the products that you're not too fond of every day instead of like weekends? But I don't know, I feel like some of those products don't look good on me, so I don't know what to do, especially with eyeshadow. Like, I don't think I can use any of my eyeshadow palettes ever again because when am I going to wear those colors? They've all been used too, so what do you do? What do you do with that? I'm going to contour my nose. Dust this off. All done with that. Setting it. This is the first time I use this spray. I was trying to finish my MAC. I have this much left in here, but I can't really use this spray because it squirts all weird. But I've been trying to finish products, so without really knowing how to do Project Pan, I started doing that. But I do need guidance. So I changed my hair color. As you guys can tell, I had this like brown with a lot of highlights before, but since I changed my hair to copper, I started digging through all my makeup to find colors that would work, and that's how I started using coral. And I think I posted only one video of my makeup done with that hair color, but I couldn't figure it out. I didn't like the color, so I changed it to brown. So now I'm back to digging through makeup to see what actually works for me, like lip products. I think this one looks better than the top color. What do you guys think? I think the top one's a little too brown. Let me finish my lips. Hold on. Now I'm gonna just put a little bit of my lip mask on top. My lips are really dry. I just unpinned my hair and look at that. Oh my gosh. I am not going anywhere, so that's okay. I just wanted to do my hair and makeup, but I'm not getting out of these pajamas. Let me figure this out. Hold on. This is as good as it's gonna get. I used my wet brush and my instant defrizzer from Living Proof. That usually does the job, but it's not working. Good thing I'm not going anywhere. Anyway, if you guys have any tips on how to begin Project Pan, please let me know.